in conclusion, I'm mad that Anton made me hold the phone the whole time, even though he has longer arms.
I don't know what is it about me, but I actually never take selfies or whatever.
Hello.
Okay,
This is Anton Kyrilenko. Kyrilenko.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Jivanasum. Deva Kanmlay, or you can just call me G. That's cool too. We're just going around on a beautiful day at Lehman College. Y'all see it's great, and we're gonna talk about certain things that we've experienced that make us distinct from like native New Yorkers or just Native Americans, like native people, people who've been born in America, not Native Americans. That's different. But yeah. Both technically FOBs, or if you don't know what that is, FOB, fresh off the boat, okay? So just different places, but we're just gonna talk about certain things that affect us, that give us a different perspective than necessarily people who've stayed here for a long time. Yeah, so come with us on this journey. Cool.
Oh, yeah, my hands are raised to show I surrender to you. In your word, I turn it.
So part of the things that make us really similar and unique from everybody else is the fact that we moved around a lot. I've lived, I guess, in 7 different cities, 3 different countries, and I've sort of like went through like 10 different schools around. It depends. So yeah, so many different. I moved around a lot basically. So how many schools have you, or like how many places you lived in?
Oh, in general, I've moved around only to one other country.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's so large, it's America. So
Yeah.
I've been to America 3 different times.
Yeah.
All spread out across the country.
So I think we both sort of agree that like because we moved around so much, and it's like we don't want to necessarily like keep moving anymore. Like for me, I think I want to stay here. Like, you know, I don't know. Like I moved around a lot, and I love change. It's like it's the weirdest thing to hear, but I love change. I love like moving to places. I love meeting new people. I love trying new things. I love that. But I sort of want to stay in the city. Do you think you have that sort of view, or do you want to, try different things?
Certainly. The more you live this sort of lifestyle, the more you get used to it, and you kind of miss this sort of dynamic aspect of always moving around. Mm-hmm. You just get used to meeting new people all the time.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, living at one place for more than 5 years per se,
yeah,
it just gets a little bit boring. So,
right.
But for this case, so far, I've been in New York for 3 years, and I certainly don't want to move out.
Yeah, you're not bored yet. Hey guys, so quick announcement before we continue with the rest of the vlog. I just wanted to let you know we filmed a whole podcast with Jessica and Sabri, who's MIA right now, but so check it out in the link below. It's great. You're not gonna regret it. We talk about ESL and all that. So if you're an immigrant kids, immigrant kids,
Radio,
immigrant kids, radio, FM. Check it out. You won't regret it. Link in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys.
And I love that about New York City. I think like it's so diverse, and you can basically have the same experience we've had, like traveling around the world, without even like leaving 50 miles, like 50-mile radius, like just in the Bronx. We're both in the Bronx. Just in the Bronx, there's so many different cultures. Yeah. Just in Queens, there's so many different cultures. So just in New York City itself, there's so many different ways of life, religions, cultures, and we don't even need to leave the city to experience the world. No one needs to leave the city to experience the world like we've had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's great. Yeah. So more on that. We're gonna talk about like what's kept us consistent through all these changes, because that's also I think important. Be right back. So we are now in Apex, basically where all the athletes are hanging out all the time. There's like
empty here.
It's empty today, but we'll just sort of walk around. So the reason we're here is because like we're talking about moving around. We're talking about diversity. We're talking about all this stuff, what has kept us stable? What has kept us constant? Because when everything in your life is unstable, I feel like it's not a sustainable way to live. But we've both sort of found things that kept us sane. Sort of like, even sometimes sane is like, it's crazy to say sane, but it's like there's so many things that go wrong and so many things that you think you're just getting used to it, and then you have to move again. And I'm like, that was my experience. And so for Anton, his constant, I guess, was sports, swimming. So do you play any other sports?
Any other? Well, the only thing I did before in Ukraine, which also relates to aquatic sports, is water polo, but that just goes hand in hand mostly with swimming. So
All right.
it's pretty much the same thing. A little bit more dynamic, but essentially the same thing.
Guys, so we have exclusive access to the pool. Look at this. This is the pool, Olympic-sized pool. Anton, can you tell us about the pool?
I mean,
How long?
one
Like,
of
tell
the
about
two-
you. Tell us about you. How do you, like, why is swimming so important to you? Like, you gotta
I
look in
mean-
the camera. Okay, there you go.
To be honest, it's just something that you were saying before. It's one of those activities and skills that just stays with you despite moving around the world. It was one of the things that always you can rely on whenever you feel down or just to stay busy. No, so I started in 6th grade, right when I came back from Washington, D.C. to Ukraine. So during those 4 years in Ukraine, I swam and practiced water polo, played on the team there.
Yeah.
And then I came to New York, and so I've been 3 years here. So I've been swimming for 7 years in total now.
Wow, that's a lot of time. So do you think, sort of like, we'll start walking out, it's too hot in here, but do you think sort of that maybe like this, so like swimming and all that, do you think that's also like a way to, oh, we're going that way. Oh, we can go around. Okay, wow, you got exclusive tour of Apex from Anton himself. So I heard you won some awards this year.
Oh yeah.
So when you tell us about your awards, gas yourself up. I'll gas you up, you know.
4 medals, 3 bronze, 1 silver. It was 3 relays and 1 individual, so it was for the breaststroke.
I heard that's like one of the hardest, right? Breaststroke.
Yeah, it's a little bit more.
Hard God. Yeah. If you got your heart.
Nice hallway there, so
Did y'all know there's stairs? Let's go. Let's go. We are walking up the stairs. It's crazy. But yeah, so sort of like, he was explaining some swim talk that I didn't understand, so I cut it off. Yeah, sorry. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we were also talking about like, so that makes sense. Like, a lot of people, I think our age, just like in adolescence and like, kids, adolescents, even adults, a lot of our worth or a lot of our happiness, I guess. I don't really know if I find the right word, but comes from friends, comes from acquaintances that we make, right?
Yeah. So a lot of people that have never experienced such differences.
Sorry.
We have the track.
This
there.
is cool. There's a track in here, guys. Look at this. Crazy.
Yeah, so the people that actually never moved around further than, 100-mile radius, probably never, they value certain things that
Right.
we know that you could actually live without for quite some time.
Right.
So one of the most common examples is that the community, or per se friends,
Yeah.
they say that they can't live without them.
Yeah.
And that's certainly partially true.
Working the deal, entrepreneur me. Got to be in his wheel, give you that one for free. It was Dutch on the bill, Jesus covered the fee. Yeah, and you got my heart, babe.
Just a personal side note. Sometimes it's easier just to move away than dealing with either it's breakups or
Drama.
fights with friends. It's
Yeah.
actually a little bit easier in some cases.
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah. No, that got deep.
experienced.
That got a little deep. So we run away from our problems. We're very good at that. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Hop on the nearest plane and get the.
We got beef. We got drama. All right, we're gonna pop on that next plane. Go to Abu Dhabi. Let's go. But yeah, no, I think you bring up a very good point. Because I feel like, and even though we haven't found our identity, unlike people, because where are we going? Lost.
I got lost a little bit.
He got lost. If he got lost,
Right here. I'm not sure though.
I'm not. Guys, if you guys don't see me on Wednesday, or if you guys don't see me next semester, you know what happened.
Yeah.
Anton killed me. I digress. So, I feel like while yes, friends aren't our source of identity, do you think that has made us more sociable, like more extroverted? Because like for me, I can definitely say that. Like since I've experienced so many different types of people, so many different cultures, and just gotten to know people, I feel like at Anton making so many friends. Since I have so many, that's a good example actually. He just said hi to some random person. That because we're like
Oh no, I know her. She works here, so
he knows
sorta.
her. She works here. He got connects.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Connects. But do you think like because we moved around, so it makes us more extroverted? Like we're more open-minded and we make like friends more easily? Like
Definitely. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You will not be able to keep up with life if you just stay extremely introverted with
Right.
this sort of lifestyle of moving around a lot. So,
you would say like definitely that because we moved around so much. I keep saying that so many times. Every time I say it, take a shot. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God, guys. I don't know if he is, but I am. So I didn't say that. But so would you say sort of like we adapt easier, right?
Yeah.
Like we can adapt to basically anything. Like we can go
Yeah.
somewhere and we're like, alright, it's cool. You know, I don't know where we're going, but yeah, so like we can go somewhere and be like, cool, you know. Also, every time Anton says hi to another person, take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're gonna get everyone drunk.
Back in another shady staircase. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, he's trying to confuse me. But so, y'all are gonna see my secret talent. Anthony, you wanna tell them what my secret talent is?
Music.
Yeah, I love music. I want to do something in that sort of area, and you know, like it doesn't consume every part of me though. I think that's also like even though like for example like with Anton, even though that's like sports is his forte, he does art. You know, he has other stuff. He's academics, and that's I feel like it's the same thing for me. Like I have art. I mean, I have music, but then I also love drawing. I love painting, and I have like math or something, and you know, I think I'm pretty good. We'll ask.
No, certainly you are.
He thinks I'm good. Thanks,
The music
Anton.
is good.
You've heard my music?
Yeah. And
Name
you
4
showed
songs
it-
off my album.
You showed it? What?
Name 4 songs off my album. You've heard my music. So now we're gonna find people to tell me how good I am because I need validation and attention. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just joking. So we're here with some friends. What do you think? How do you think? Okay, you can't even see your face. Do you think I'm a good singer?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Name 4 of my album.
Name what?
Name 4 of my songs from my album.
I don't fucking know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do I sing?
8.9.
8.9. See, honest. He's honest. You said I don't sing good at all. Come on. 1 to 10. What do you think?
Singer?
Yeah.
I never give what?
yeah.
I never give perfect scores because I always believe there's room for improvement.
Mm-hmm. all right.
8, 9.
8, 9. 8 and a half.
8.5.
8.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how great of a person I
You want me to be honest?
am. just first. How great of a singer do you think I am?
Oh, I'm a singer.
Yeah, I was just joking.
An 8.
8. Do you wanna be in the video? Yes. No?
Sure.
Okay. How do you think? 12. Yeah, people.
Well, A 7.
7. Thank you. We got some harsh judges up in here,
Oh.
but huh?
10 is like Beyonce. I'm sorry. 10 is like.
I am Beyonce. We hope that we opened up sort of a new perspective on sort of being in New York City and how we've learned to cope with moving around and why we think New York City is the bomb. Like, I feel like because we moved around, because we're so like, that's a shot, but because we're so like so extroverted, and we're just like we always try new things and everything, and I feel like there's no other place like New York that can sort of sustain our lifestyles of basically like if we had a personality match test and we matched our personality with where we're gonna live, I feel like mine would be New York. Like the Bronx, like just in New York City. Like, what do you think? Yes? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For at least this age, I would say it's New York. Maybe it'll change later.
yeah. So I love New York. I don't have that shirt, but we do, okay? Even though
Just
we don't
Photoshop it
explicitly,
in.
we'll just Photoshop it. Even though we don't explicitly have that shirt, I love New York, we do. Because that's how much we love it, that we're low key about it. I don't. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is Anton and G signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? We love New York. Bye.
Gee, don't believe it, you ain't gotta see it, cause he showed me. Told y'all, I don't know how to be low key. Every bar a connect car like it's 4G. Hey, if I love it, you hit.